the one I always laugh was like, you could have killed somebody if you were on steroids. I'm like, how is he going to kill? I've never understood that.
Yeah.
But I fought a guy who was on EPO.
Yep.
And we watched tape, and we were like, hey, he gets tired. This motherfucker never got tired. And I beat the shit out of him.
Right.
And I remember this point in the fight, I was just beating him up, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna knee you anymore. You're not gonna get knocked out. Like, something's not right here. Go in the back. My father-in-law comes to me, he goes, son, I'll tell you right now, no man can take a beating like that and walk. Sure enough, he popped for EPO.
Yep.
And so, did I care? No, because I was playing video games when I found out. But if he wasn't,
I was playing video games when I found out. Priorities.
Yeah. Ariel, when I was like, did you read the news? I'm like, what, Ariel? He goes, that guy popped for EPO. And I was like, and I whooped his ass. I'm playing video games. Bye. And he goes, go.
Go. I love that. So sick.
How about you go back to the UFC and beat his ass?
I would love to.
Wow. Yeah.
Luke Rockhold versus Sean Strickland?
Yeah.
Wow.
Press conference might be better than the fight.
Well,
I hate that guy. He's just like, you know what? I know a lot of people look at me and they just hate me. I see this fucking kid's face every time I see him. It's just disgusting. Sean Strickland. You
don't like his face?
He's a fake little bitch.
What's wrong with
his face? Doesn't even know who he is. I don't think he believes what he's saying these days. He's just spouting off, trying to like. Hey, Dana gives me that hall pass. I'll come in. I will step on that kid's face.
Não desespera, calma, isso. Se fecha, só se bloqueia, não precisa botar a mão no volume não, mano. Bota o volume como tem que botar. Ó, aí, ó, isso aí, exatamente. Eita, caramba, ó. Aí, moleque, essa foi boa, tá vendo? Começa a pegar a resposta em cima da mão, eu vou aqui embaixo. Eu tá te cutucando. Boa, Danone. Respira, levanta a mão. Levanta a mão, filho. Vontade. Isso.
Busted him. Might have torn my ACL. Gotta get that checked out. In the third round, I busted my knee so bad. That's fine.
Man, that was awesome.
Oh yeah. I've been fighting a long time, man. It's been almost 18 years, nonstop, 50 fights, a few world title fights. I fought the best of my generation, and I just gotta decompress and see what's next. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to see his fresh look.
Nobody knows this, and he probably is gonna be like, man, why'd you put that out there? But and he wasn't even like. I know Makhachev was also not 100%. Nobody goes into a fight 100%, but like he hurt his ribs like 2 weeks before the fight and hadn't wrestled or grappled for like two and a half weeks.
Wow.
I probably shouldn't, but like it's like
it's jig's up, beef.
To me it's so impressive, man. It's impressive against that guy. Against somebody else, it wouldn't matter. But against that guy, it's like, man, like you wrestled like that against that guy with like hurt ribs. Okay, I'm impressed.
So how did he? So he hurt his ribs in training. Was it healed by the time fight night rolled around, or was it just the injury kept him from wrestling? No, he was still hurt.
Like he wasn't. Well, of course, it wasn't like I can't fight, but it's something you kind of have to work around, right? Like everybody that stepped into the octagon more than once, definitely more than 3, as many times as Dustin. There's so many times that you've stepped in there with something you have to work around. Shoot. I mean, for years he had that hip surgery that he had to have, but he fought for years with I forget what the condition was, but he didn't have the flexibility in his hips that he has now after the surgery. But everybody does that. Makhachev has fought with injuries. Gaethje's fought with injuries. Everybody does this at the highest level. But the injury and the opponent, those two things combined, and then the performance, man, for me that says a lot.
Before we don't have mouthpiece. We go some competition and we can use one mouthpiece.
One mouthpiece for everybody.
Yeah. But I swear to God, I remember one competition we have one mouthpiece for like 10 people. In the rules, you cannot go to the inside the fight without the mouthpiece. We clean, put hot water, and everybody.
You didn't even put hot water on it. Don't lie. Just put water on it.
We put hot water because it's different, you know.
To try to change it?
Yeah, change a little bit.
I was at Cerrone's ranch and he was getting to know me. We had sparred at Jackson Wink. I was kicking his ass at training, right? And he grappled me for like 23 minutes straight. He was learning me and he befriended me and he put me under his wing. And then he had the plan to take me and fight me in Denver and yank my arm off like that. Cerrone and Budweiser, those motherfuckers. Can run it back with his ass and beat his ass, and he ain't gonna tap me out again.
Hey, do bare knuckle, I'd watch it.
Cerrone stands no chance in a bare knuckle boxing match.
And so ideally every fighter has something they want to do afterwards, right? You're coaching, yes. I'm coaching. We find something we actually enjoy. You know, to me, the sad case is actually like Nick Diaz. He's fighting again. They booked him against Vicente Luque. And people are like, Vicente Luque is not good. I'm like, no, he's really good. Like, why is he fighting? I want to say Diaz is probably in his 40s by now, because I think he's a little older than me. And then Ferguson's fighting again. They give him someone tough also. And it's like, you guys got to know when enough is enough. Well, yes, you're great fighters, but time's undefeated. Move on, do something else, have something else that you want to do in life. And so I actually find it very sad when fighters hang on too long. And I think it's great when Dustin's like, hey man, I'm on the top of my game. Maybe I'm not number 1 in the world, but I'm number 2 or 3 or somewhere very close. And I made my runs. I had 3 title shots, and I'm going to go do something else in my life.
I could tell you as of last night and as of today, this morning, early afternoon, it's currently 1:10 p.m. Eastern time. I could tell you that there is great positivity that this fight is going forward. As of right now, if you're asking me straight up, to shoot with you all straight up, and I'm the only one doing it, is Conor McGregor going to fight Michael Chandler on June 29th? My answer is yes. As of right now. Is Conor McGregor going to fight Michael Chandler on June 29th? My answer is yes. As of right now.
So you're telling me there's a chance?